Hello, folks. It's Mad Dog Merv. Sorry we're running late today. And, well, we don't have the normal intro. My computer has crashed. So I wasn't able to get downloaded the piece that we were supposed to see today. But we've got something else coming up. So stick with us and give me a week or so. We'll get everything back together. So hope you enjoy today's show.
Hello folks, it's Mad Dog Merv, and today on Where in the Blue Blazers Are We? We are going to a local wrecking yard. And we may be going to a couple of local wrecking yards. We'll see how time goes. Here's the deal. This is a yard that I've known about. I've seen it. It's not too far from my house, and you could never get in there. Well, the owner has passed away. And the owner's executors are selling everything. And the reason they're selling everything is because the city wants the land. Bumpy road. So they want the land and they want everything gone. What doesn't get sold in the next few weeks gets crushed. And there's some neat stuff there. I've seen some of the pictures and I'll share them with you. But yeah, the prices are not going to be premium prices. They are going to be bargain basement prices, which would be really nice. Basically, whatever the junk company will pay them plus a few bucks, I'm sure they'll be willing to take. So let's go take a look on where in the Blue Blazers are we going at one of our local wrecking yards.
So first off, right out of the gate, we've got this beautiful, I believe it's a 39 Cadillac. And very impressive. It's obviously been sitting for a lot of years. You see what the interior looks like here. Now, the one thing about this lot that we were told is that the prices weren't going to be premium prices. We're just going to scroll through all the things that I saw here. I'm going to talk a little bit about a few of them, but for the most part, just enjoy looking at what I got to see. So we were told that the prices were going to be fair, because the gentleman who owned this lot would never let people go in and look at it. Okay, but he had passed away, and the folks that were taking care of his estate, well, they were going to have to sell, this land. Don't know the whole deal, but the city wants this land or is getting this land. So they have a certain amount of days to get everything cleared off, or the city's going to take it and crush it. And it'll just be destroyed. They'll get, about $250 a ton is what I think scrap is going for here in this state right now. And so instead of that, they're trying to save as much of this as they could. They had told a person that I know, my contact is what we'll call him, that they would like to have some of the local folks come and see if any of the local collectors would like to purchase any of these and save them and get them get them out, get them repaired, all that kind of stuff. Don't know how many of the guys in the group that I was with. There was about seven other guys that went through and looked. I don't know how many of them have purchased anything. My understanding is there's currently a negotiation going on with some gentleman to buy this entire group. Now look at this. What's that? A 69 70 Eldorado two-door. Look at that beautiful, beautiful caddy. That thing is absolutely gorgeous. Would love to have that. Oh, I'd love to drive that, but I wouldn't want to put gas in it, especially at today's prices. But an absolutely beautiful car that's just been sitting out in the open for quite a few years. All of these have been here for quite a while. Anyway, hopefully something works out and these can be saved. Now, we weren't given any other contact information. I have since tried to contact my contact to get information so that I could pass some things on to you folks that might be interested, and I've had no success. So it's still being kind of hush-hush which really irritates me if you're trying to save things, you know. These Jeep CJ5s were pretty neat. The ugly looking one up there is a Renegade, actually. Still has the stripes. So here you go. 71 Dodge Charger. Now, at one time, this was on Facebook Marketplace for $7,000, which I gotta just laugh. But it's good. Got a big block in it. Not sure the size of the motor. Maybe a 383, but motor's torn down. It did have air conditioning. The compressor's in the trunk. The interior seems to all be there, but it's in pretty rough shape. But definitely a car worth saving. See, here's the engine compartment. Doesn't look too terrible. Just going to need that motor rebuilt. And a radiator for sure. And here's the interior. Again, it's there. Some of it's in rough shape. Those door panels are going to need some new skin on them. And the dash pad, even though it's cracked, at least it's still there and it's not terrible. Okay, so take a look at this. So this is a 1956 Desoto Firelight. Another very rare car. It's not a 55. You can tell it's a 56 because of the upswept, that piece of chrome in the very back of the white area. Upswept, that's a 56. A 55 would have it, see, like this. This is a 56. Look how beautiful that is. Wow. Restored, it looks absolutely gorgeous. This is a 55. Has the down sweep to it. So, anyway, just so you know. Another Caddy. Looks like a limousine up in front of that. This thing was so beautiful. Not very much rust on it at all. Whew. What is this, a 58, 59 Cadillac? I'm not really sure. Let me know in the comments. But whew, it's beautiful. Straight. Yes, it needs a little cleanup. Wow, looks like you can almost looks like you could almost just kind of restore that paint. Just a toe tug. That was just so interesting to see sitting here. Thought, well, that's kind of an odd thing to be in this lot. But there was a lot of odd things in this lot, just besides me. Now here is a beautiful Cadillac. Definitely has a lot of patina on it, 4-door. I'm a little more interested in what's in the background there, the Chevy Blazer. Thought, now that's kind of neat. Check this out. Not every day you see a Blazer sitting in the wrecking yard. This is from the 1980s, as I recall. It's got the square headlights on it, or two square headlights. Not sure exactly the year, but the grill, everything looks very similar to mine, so I'm guessing mid 80s. There's the interior. Huh. Nice piece to be sitting there. Again, my understanding was that the prices on these, they would take offers, but they weren't looking for premium prices. So that was my understanding. And I'm not sure what interior this went to. It was a picture I had that I just didn't identify. So they've got all of these containers here, like 30 of them on that north end. And you open them up and you see in this blue one, there's what appears to be a car. So you have to wander through this area and look in these containers, and sure enough, here's an old, again, I'm not sure the year, but a Cadillac. A lot of Buicks in these as well. This one's got some damage on the roof. For my Mopar friends, this appears to be a 65 Barracuda. Not my favorite year of Barracuda, that's for sure. Just don't like that big boxy top, but hey, it's a Barracuda. All sorts of interesting things in this in these containers, in these trailers, because some of them are just trailers. So Chevy truck, appears to be a Studebaker. Now this lot, I don't have permission to tell everybody where it is, but it is on the west side of Salt Lake City, and I'm trying to get contact information so I can pass that along to everybody. Thank you for joining us today, folks, and